and welcome to Physiologia Plantarum's new video series. My name is Maria Lundmark, and I work at the editorial office as a technical/production editor. In the editorial office, we read all the accepted manuscripts, and we take quite pride in actually helping our authors improving their manuscripts. And this is a huge part of my work. But I'm also responsible for our new assistant features editor program that you will hear more about shortly. And I'm also highly involved in our social media platforms, creating contents for these. And together with me today, I have you, Daria.
Hello, everyone. I'm Daria, and I also work at the editorial office of Physiologia Plantarum, and somehow like a scientific illustrator. So whenever it comes to visuals or creative things that should be illustrated, I do this work. I also help with the content for social media, and am involved in the assistant features editors program together with Maria, and also in this video series.
Yes, so in the last couple of years, we have made quite an effort in developing our social media platforms. So at the moment, we are present on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Mastodon. And I think you would agree with me, Daria, that this has been a great experience for the journal, because we have gotten in touch with our authors and our readers in a more direct manner. So we try to promote all of our published articles on these channels. So we actually go through the manuscripts and we make small summaries of them and try to spread them so that they get more attention, basically, or hopefully they will get more attention. So what do you think?
I agree on 100%. It was actually very fun to develop these social media platforms. It's a very different thing to do as a scientist. And both of us, we come from a scientific background. So we've done our PhDs, stayed a bit in academia, became a scientific illustrator. And then we work with the journal. So we kind of have all the sides of the classical or a way of how to approach an academic pathway, or a pathway that a scientist can take. So we have all these kinds of insights, and then engaging in social media and learning how to do this, how to combine our scientific backgrounds, scientific knowledge in general, how to communicate it, was super valuable. So we learned a lot. So that was the idea, basically, to share this knowledge with anybody who wants to listen to us in this video series.
Yeah, I agree with you. So we really wanted to start then our own video channel so that we could do this, actually try and help others in the same situation, how to improve manuscripts and so on. And I think for me, one of the things that I really noticed when we started doing the social media part of things is that, yes, I had a lot of knowledge about how to improve a manuscript in a written form, but I didn't know really how to make an article more suitable for promotion on social media. Yes. So this was a bit new to me, but I think I've learned a lot. And this is what we would, both the part of like improving your manuscript so that it would be easier to promote online, but also so that people will actually like to read it, that it's like coherent and nice. So both of these aspects will be covered in our this first video series. And if I can maybe share my screen, we can go through what we were thinking for this first series. No. Yes. Oh, there we go. So this is basically the outline for the first series. So we will go through basically a regular manuscript and see what you can improve for the different points. So we will start with the title and the abstract, because basically that's the way you advertise your manuscript or your article. And then we will talk about the art of storytelling, how you can improve that part so that people will enjoy the reading more and also get more out of it, that you can follow like the the thinking or the process behind. And then you will talk a little bit about the graphical side of things, I hope.
Yes, exactly. We will focus on this and how to improve, be it bar graphs, line graphs, data charts, or even models, and really try to share with you the tips and tricks and how to do this better to represent your work and your science in a better way and make your manuscript stand out from the crowd and be a little bit more above average. So people, you know, are super interested in it and get attention and want to look at your science and what you've done and read through everything.
Yeah. And then we will also talk about how to promote your science. So once you're published and your article is out there, what can you do to sort of get more people to notice it? And there are a few things that are not necessarily very difficult or that doesn't require a lot of work, because I think that's sometimes the hurdle that people think that they have to do like a lot of things in order to improve their outreach. But I think there are small tips and tricks that you can easily utilize.
Exactly, and this is what would be valuable to see for you guys from a perspective from a journal and a scientist, and how to do this better.
Yeah, and we will also cover then the use of social media for communication. So a little bit about the different platforms and maybe a little bit like that they are not all equal, that you can do different things on different platforms and that you might even like attract different communities.
Yes, very much.
Yeah, so basically this will be the first series and I hope that you will watch and I also hope that you will get in touch with us on our social media channels and that you will comment and give us feedback.
Yeah, all kinds of insights are really valuable at this point for us. So we know what you want, what you would like to see and hear, and just your ideas, because we just started this. So it's good for our development and how to shape this whole video series, basically.
Yeah. And I think in general, what we are looking for as a journal is a dialogue with our readers. I think that's super important.
Yeah.
We do not wish to have just a one-way communication.
That usually is never good.
No.
No monologue.
So really get in touch and stay tuned for the next episode. So bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you.